finally decided on a place to put her advent and I hung it up last night. Can you find number 4?
I found something. I can't get it up.
You not reach, so mummy get it.
Another one.
What's that? What's it look like?
A bird. I mean,
I think she's got a wand. Do you think it could be a fairy?
Yeah.
You going to the living room?
Yeah.
You want toast for breakfast? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are off to another day of rehearsals for her nativity this morning, and then she's off to her childminders as usual on a Wednesday. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna pack her lunch up. Every day this week, all the children that go to her preschool are expected to be in for an hour of nativity rehearsals every day. You got messy hands. Oh, messy, messy, messy.
Messy fingers.
You got messy fingers, I know. So yes, so whether they're in that day or not, they're still expected to be there. Been pretty full on this week so far. Delilah's been invited to her first birthday party. Okay, I can see it. You're going to a birthday party next month? Yeah. And Princess Elsa is going to be there. Monday was a bit tricky because I had to take her to the rehearsals, go to a coffee shop round the corner, wait 20 minutes, walk back to preschool, collect her, take her into town to meet her childminder in town. Luckily today it's just Delilah with her childminder, because a few weeks ago I booked a doctor's appointment for 10 o'clock this morning, and Delilah's the only one at her childminders this morning, so her childminder can pick her up from preschool so I can just get on with my day.
Maybe I need some fruit.
I'm going to put you some fruit in there, yeah? Move you guys off the toaster and put her toast in. Our toaster's broken. We can just about still use it. I haven't got time to go into the story, but there were actual flames and I had to just unplug it and chuck it outside, and it's not been the same since. It still works, and the bonus is you get kind of instant toast because you only need to put it down for about 2 seconds and then you've got toast. Just as I said, we don't need to wait long for toast. I completely forgot about the toast stand. I think I'm gonna have to redo that one. Into the compost we go. These are vitamin D tablets. She usually has a multivitamin one, but I bought the wrong one and they wouldn't let me exchange it, so we're just gonna use up these. I need to buy her some more of the multivitamin ones today. That's also on my list of things to do. I've realised I'm going to get asked questions about this. This is from Firm Living. I wanted to get her a fabric one, and then when she's a bit older I'll fill these with little presents, but for now we'll just do chocolate. And this is a little pear decoration that I got from White Company, and the chocolates that I've been putting in it. I really need to get Delilah ready, but I'm waiting for her to finish her breakfast. I feel like I'm always rushing when I'm vlogging. I am usually quite on time and together and organised most of the time, but whenever I'm vlogging I seem to be all over the place. The chocolates that I'm using, which are hidden away here, are from Coco Loco. I ordered these on Able & Cole, but you can get them from quite a few places. They're an organic fair trade chocolate brand. They come in cardboard packaging and the bags are home compostable. That's just my way of trying to do an advent calendar a little bit more consciously. And I got Delilah the fairies and the Father Christmases. There's about 10 in each pack, so for some of the other days I'm going to have to think of something else to do, whether I put a biscuit in, or I've got these star biscuits from Milk and More. Because I'm kind of wanting a change of scenery this morning, I'm going to take my laptop and find somewhere to get coffee and do some bits on here, which I haven't done for months. And then when I did it months ago, I hadn't done it for probably years. I remember the days where coffee shops were my second home. I would go there and take my work in there, but now I just don't do it because there's just no, I just don't need to. And then I've got a long list of bits that I need to get. You know, the kind of stuff where you run out of something and you think, oh, I need to get that. or I need to do this and that. And then you just keep forgetting. So I need to get brown shoe polish for her boots. Should we get your socks on? We need to go, don't we? We're gonna have to walk super fast.
I remember it.
Yeah. Because we can. Oh, it's such a gorgeous morning.
Foggy.
It is foggy and frosty. It's lovely, isn't it?
Look.
Got quite a bit of time before my doctor's appointment, so I'm going to try and get as many things done as I can. I've been taking these Cold tablets for a while now. It's 3 for 2. I'm going to stock up.
I'm not sure if the experience have it, but
Okay, thank you. Didn't have a chance to have breakfast this morning, so I've picked myself up some porridge from Pret. I'm going to take this to the doctor's and have this whilst I wait. Hi, I need to put my daughter in for her 3-year, 4-month vaccination. Finished up at the doctor's, slowly but surely ticking everything off my to-do list. Just had to get money out for Delilah's raffle and the little Christmas party that we're having after the nativity. Let's go get some coffee, and I have emails and invoices to do before I then need to head to the other end of town to go to home base and then Sainsbury's, and then we can go home. Next stop, home base. Picked up some primer for the shelves that we had installed last week in the kitchen, and a roller to pop the paint on that I already have at home. Dates are one of Delilah's favourite things, so we're gonna stock up. We get them by the big box because she loves them so much. Another thing Delilah loves are these corn ham slices. This is basically all of Delilah's favourite food. Corn ham, dates, raspberries and strawberries. Sainsbury's on Wednesday afternoon, child free. Is amazing. It's so quiet. So we need to take cakes in on the day of Delilah's nativity. I think I'm just gonna take these. I think these will be good for the little ones. That's everything. I've picked up some icing as well because I'm going to do some baking with Delilah tomorrow. Just need to go pay and then let's go home because I've got more things to get on with. I'm trying so hard not to squish these cakes. Left the house over 6 hours ago. I am so glad to be home. I'm blooming starving, so I picked myself up a festive falafel and hummus wrap. So I'm going to eat this and carry on with my to-do list. I think our new door knocker has arrived. It's been left around the back. It's here. I got it in the sale from Cox & Cox. I've had my eye on it for probably about 2 years. We currently don't have a spare 5 grand laying around to replace our door with a wooden door. I know so many of you love our door with the roses on. It's just not my cup of tea. I would love a nice wooden door that we could paint and put this door knocker on. Our current one goes all the way through the door, so although it'll be easy to get our current one off, we may end up with holes through our door because this one is designed to just screw in to the door rather than go all the way through it. So I'm going to see if we can make it work. But if you can imagine it on the outside like that, how nice is that? It doesn't quite suit our white PVC door, but It makes me happy. It brings me joy. Hopefully we can attach this somehow. I just wanted to say, because I'm very aware that I've been showing a lot of new things lately in the vlogs. From about the summertime, I've been getting a lot of new stuff for the house, and now it's Christmas time, and like Delilah's got new bits for her wardrobe, because obviously she's grown and she needs winter stuff that's in her current size. And I'm very aware that I've been showing you a lot of new things, and I just wanted to say I am aware of it. I show it because it's fun, and a lot of you guys like to see this stuff, but I know that there'll be some people thinking, oh, Rhiannon's just buy. I just wanted to say, I know it seems like that, and it will all die down after the Christmas period. I need to hide these from Delilah. And pop the fridge stuff in the fridge, and then I'm gonna eat because I'm so hungry. This brings me back to my childhood. I remember having a tin of golden syrup in our cupboard. Delilah and I are going to make gingerbread biscuits, and I haven't got a recipe on the top of my head, but I know that we have most stuff, but I knew we didn't have any golden syrup, so I picked this up. I could only find the squirty one, and I was like, no, they must do the tins still. So they have the squirty one in the like condiment section, and then they have the tins, well, at least in my Sainsbury's anyway, they have the tins in the bacon section if you want to get the tin rather than the squeezy one. I mean, they're a pain, it gets everywhere and it gets super sticky, but there's just something lovely about having a tin of it. I'm going to prime these shelves this evening, so then they're ready for me to paint tomorrow. Firstly, I'm going to sand the residue from, I don't know what it is. It's glue or finishing glue or something like that, just around the edges. The rest of it's been sanded, but I just want to sand those bits. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, sanding is probably one of my least favourite DIY things to do. Wiping them down because I don't want all of that mixing in with the paint. I want them nice and smooth and not dusty. Let's prime. What's it say on here? Generous amount, apply liberally. Oh. You then have to sand lightly again after you've done the first coat. My grandma's popping round for a cuppa, so she's going to pick Delilah up on her way, and I have about 20 minutes till they'll be here. So I need to quickly go over today's Vlogmas. I worked double, triple the amount of time over the last couple of days so that I had time today and tomorrow to do stuff around the house. So yesterday I pretty much got all of today's Vlogmas sorted, but I do need to go over it and add some music and sort out the thumbnail. My office is in dire need of a clean up. I will not show you the mess that is all over the floor. I've got one little section of floor that I can walk through to my chair. The cupboard seriously needs sorting out. It's become a bit of a dumping ground. But my string of hearts are looking nice. These are the string of hearts that I propagated from the one in our bathroom. They're a bit sparse, so I've started to put one of them into the other, so I just have one nice full string of hearts. I'm feeling confident that tonight's vlog, oh, I didn't realise you guys are really wonky then. I'm feeling confident that tonight's vlog is going to be an easy thumbnail and title, I hope, so this shouldn't take me too long to get up. Goodbye. Delilah's having a nap.
Let me get your button.
Getting this one ready for bed. Let's read. Pick a pine tree. Long straight limbs or branches bend. Smell that piney scent. Lift the tree above your head. Bundle it upon your sled. Move aside a lamp or chair. Clear away a section where your tree will sit. Tall and grand, snug and sturdy in a stand. is the day we switch the switches, but we finally have the right ones. So this is the one that's going into the living room. We have a dimmer because for ages, well, since we've lived here, we've had to keep the hallway light on, shut the doors. We've got a little bit of light in the living room because there's nowhere to really put a lamp, and the light's too bright in the evenings. And then in here we're going to have these ones. I don't know if that's for the... well, there's instructions. Doug's not a trained electrician, but he has done a lot of stuff with work. So he did the light fitting in our bathroom, which I'm not too sure, I haven't shown you guys because I'm not sure if I really like it. I showed it on Instagram, but I'm a bit... So he's hopefully going to be able to also do the living room and the hallway lights, but we'll do that another night. But for now, he's going to do the switches. My friends on my chin are having a field day today. It's so typical that my skin had cleared up quite a bit just before December, and then as soon as it's Vlogmas, my chin's having a party. I'm going to be putting so much content out this month. Like, can you not? Make sure you turn the right fuse off. See you in a bit. Oh, I'm freezing. Doug's just lighting a fire. The lights haven't quite gone to plan. Well, the light switches haven't quite gone to plan. They're quite deep. They don't fit into the wall properly. Ben and Melissa actually have the same dimmer, and they have the same problem where it won't sit into the wall. Doug reckons he can fix it, but we need to basically dig into the wall a bit more, which we won't do tonight. But how nice is that going to look when it's actually in the wall? And the same with these ones, it goes into the wall a little bit more, but not quite. I love these so much. How satisfying is that? It's 20 to 9 and we've not yet had dinner. I'm gonna pop our dinner in. Why is the table such a mess? Oh, it's all the stuff off the shelves. I was like, why is it so messy? We got pizza for dinner. Turn this light on. It's a little bit better. I look a bit pink now. Been upstairs trying to sort the thumbnail out, and if I realised I was going to struggle so much, I really thought I had this video good to go, I would have done more this afternoon and not primed the shelf. And I'm just really struggling to do the thumbnail for some reason, and it's getting late and I've still not done it. But I'm just gonna have some dinner and refuel, and then hopefully I can get it done. So the dimmer doesn't work completely with this light fittings. We're going to change it, so that's fine. It does work out that we can put one light on at a time. So it may not dim in the traditional way, but at least we've just got one light, which is much nicer. It feels much cozier. Pass me the blanket, please. Thank you.
It's nice, actually. It's not a bit dim.
Yeah. Oh. Doug was like, this is nice, having it slightly dimmed. And the light is just, all three lights have just turned back on. Oh, 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 gosh, maybe it just doesn't like that.
It really doesn't like it.
Are we going to blow up the house?
No.
Are we going to have a fire or something?
Why don't we just switch it off?
Should we just switch it off? There's only so many times I can rephrase one title. This will do. I'm going to pop the vlog live. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm struggling so much with my head this week. It's exhausting. I suppose I don't talk about how often my head and my body and my anxiety is all up in the air, because it's often, and I just don't want to bang on about it or sound like I'm moaning. Currently rocking the M&S dressing gown.